Hi everyone, my name is Reki Hariharu, and I'm here on Second Life on the Insilico Cyberpunk Roleplaying Sim. I am the Chief Executive Officer for Ravenwatch Company, a mercenary company stationed in Insilico Southeast, right across from the most fabulous Chinese restaurant called the Buddha Bowl. Let me give you a tour of our office, and then I'll take you outside for just a second to show you a little bit of our scenery. And pardon me if I lag a little bit. I am doing this on super ultra high graphics so you guys can really get a sense of what everything looks like. So moving the camera might be a little tricky. Hopefully this is not going to be much of an issue. So this is our reception area. That's our receptionist, Denise. She is almost always available. We have a seating area and a coffee pot for when people come in and have to wait for appointments. And it's nice. We just got this building earlier this year, so it was really nice to be recognized by city services for our efforts, and it's nice to have our own shingle, which I'll show you shortly. And that's one of my employees, Max. He's in the training phase right now. He's a really good guy. All of the people who work with me at Ravenwatch are really wonderful. This is our conference room. We come in here for meetings and hang out. I'm thinking about putting a little desk back here so that people can sit around and actually do work back here, because most of my guys don't have their own places yet. And as you can see, the builder of this sim, his name is Stark, he does a really incredible job with details and things, and I will do a separate video where I'm not on ultra high graphics so you guys can see how everything usually runs for me, because this is not indicative of the sim. The sim does not run this slowly. I just wanted you guys to see, all the detailing in the treads on the stairs and all the detailing in the walls. So we're heading up right now to the second floor of the office building, which has a really nice view of the outside window. Right now it's night in Insilico, so it's going to be a little dark looking out the window, but we can go ahead and see it a little better when we go out. This is the seating area for the main staff, and we have some lockers over here. And then if you head down this hallway right here, we have an office for me, which was really nice because prior to this we were working out of a single room, which was an old private investigator's office, and there was no office for me. And now I have my own office, so people can come up to see me. I have my own safe, my own computer, my own little sitting area, and I can have private conversations, hang out and relax, work on my paperwork or reports, whatever needs to be done. And you'd be surprised how much paperwork a mercenary company can actually generate. Quite a bit. And I'm the one who gets to handle all of that. So let's head back down the stairs here. I know we're blocking out some of this scenery, for which I apologize. That's the weirdness of the cameras in Second Life. They have to be swung around manually, independent of your character. So let me back the camera out a bit more so you can actually see this scenery that's going on here. And you can see Max is talking to the receptionist. And this is the area in which we work. This is Southeast Insilico. And if I swing the camera around, you can see me again. And here's our shingle right above the door. Ravenwatch Company. Looks like Max parked his car outside. And we also have a link straight to the Welcome Center, which is really nice because the Welcome Center is where you need to go to register to become an Insilico citizen and roleplay here. And it's where you will be able to see the rules and the structure for the game. Because Insilico is basically movie set, if you want to think of it that way, for a role-playing game. So when you're on the Insilico Sim, if you are role-playing, you're always in character. And we're going to walk across the bridge here once I can get everything reloaded again and show you what the Buddha Bowl looks like, because our establishment is right across the parking lot from the Buddha Bowl. There's a bridge that connects the parking lot of the Buddha Bowl with the Ravenwatch headquarters building. And here's the Buddha Bowl, which is the best Chinese place in town. Sorry about the notices. There's not a whole lot I can do about those. And if you look up, you can see that there's a lot of detail in all of these things. The architecture is really beautiful. Stark did a wonderful job with the sim itself. I can look down the street this way, and you can see signage and lights and digital readouts, vehicles and trucks, and lots of depth, and even a few areas of small plants, because we do have synth plants in 2049, 2050. I'll have to look it up. I'm a very bad person. I don't know the actual year. Let me pull my camera back this way again and get in closer so you can actually see some of the detailing on the Buddha Bowl itself. There are scrolling menus, scrolling holographic menus. There are robots and foodstuffs on the counter, lots of oriental decor to represent the fact that it's a Chinese restaurant. The layering of textures is one of the things that I find the most amazing. We usually have a robot back here. Where did he go? Ah, there he is. This is Roger. He's the robot that handles the Buddha Bowl all the time. The person who owns the Buddha Bowl is Frankie Hughes, and he's not here as much anymore because he also owns the Skygate Hotel, and he's really busy with the hotel. So we're just going to pass a little bit down the street, and then I'm going to call it done. And the next time I do a little video for you guys, I'm going to do a walking tour of the city, and I'll have my graphics a bit lower so that you guys can actually see more of the city, and it'll move a little bit more freely without my camera being as messed up. But this way you actually kind of get a sense of the detail of the city. You can see the colors, you can see the lights, you can see all of the special effects. Every one of these streets is considered a public area. Anything open to the air is considered a public area. Anything behind a door is considered a private area. And if you click on a door and it's locked, then you definitely don't want to enter that area without permission. That's one of the big no-nos of Insilico. Insilico has two major rules if you're going to be a tourist. One is, sorry about that. One is not to enter private areas without permission, because people do have living quarters here, and living quarters are considered private. You don't want to violate people's privacy. And the second rule is that if you encounter someone who is role-playing, don't interrupt their role-play. Contact them privately and see if you can be included, if you want to be included in the role-play or not. The best way to be included in the role-play is to go to the Welcome Center, create a character, grab a HUD. The HUD looks like this when there's not a conversation panel in front of it. and it tells you your character name and how many hit points you have, your statistics, how much money you have, that sort of thing. And it registers you with the sim so that other players know you are an actual player. But you don't need a HUD in order to role play if you're just going to role play, sporadically, or you just want to jump in occasionally. Just private message people if you happen to see them role playing and ask, hey, can I jump in? Is it okay if I participate? Everybody on the sim is really nice, and it's doubtful anybody will ever say no to you. Just realize if there's role playing going on and you don't intend to role play, try not to interrupt or get in the middle of what's happening. Don't do weird things like teleport in or hack sit, which is when you can't get into a building and then you sit on something inside to get inside. That's considered a violation of privacy, and on Insilico can get you banned. So just be polite, and I hope you enjoy coming to visit us. I hope you'll visit Ravenwatch, and feel free to come talk to me or message me at any time. I'll be back with another update, hopefully a little smoother update that won't be quite so laggy. Take care.